everyone, my name is Mayur Bajaj. I am from Lamartine for Boys, Kolkata. I was recently accepted to the University of Chicago class of 2024. My tentative stream is going to be statistics. And though U Chicago is a test optional college, I did take a number of standardized tests. I got a 1540 out of 1600 in the SAT, 800 in math level 2, 800 in physics, and 790 in chemistry.
The college admissions process was definitely a stressful one, to say the least. It was a whole new experience, to be honest. But if you maintain a minimum level of discipline, I believe you can tackle it much better. So there are several aspects which go into an application journey. It starts with your college list, and it's really important to be realistic and self-aware over here, because college rejections can be a difficult experience to deal with. So be realistic about your goals and schools. And while selecting your schools, it's also very important not to base your research largely on the US News or QS ranking. Because after a certain point of time, the differences are just way too minute in terms of faculty quality and the overall education in general. You should start looking more into the community over there, the way of teaching, the student organizations perhaps, and also most importantly, the course content, the way it is structured in various universities and the extra learning opportunities, vis-a-vis your prospective major at the universities you want to go to. So keep these things in mind. Your attention should be focused more on these aspects and not so much so on the ranking of the university.
One of the major roadblocks in the college application process was trying to manage school examinations and the college essays, because the deadlines are ridiculously close to examination dates. Now obviously Shanthan tremendously supported me during this stressful process with timely essay edits, and more importantly, we had planned which essays to prioritize and which schools to apply to via early action. And this made this stressful process much more efficient, in my opinion.
With regards to getting into your dream school, I would say don't look at it like your end goal, because I believe that this really increases the pressure. I would say to avoid this sort of pressure, you should just pick 2 to 3 activities and just devote yourself entirely to those and try to take those activities to a whole new level. That way, you will not only be developing a compelling application, but even if you don't get into your dream school through those activities, you won't really have any regrets, because you were just devoting your time and energy to things you love. And if you do that, even if you don't get into your dream school, you can definitely get into a school which is equally good or perhaps even better. Now this lockdown is definitely a critical period for all high school students. And one of the most important things to do right now is to maintain some sort of academic rigor so that you're not overwhelmed when schools resume. And one way to do that is to actually make your life a routine. Think of it this way. Every morning you take a bath. You don't think, why am I taking a bath or should you take a bath? It's just a matter of routine. So make a rigid schedule and stick to it, because I believe it's much easier to go with the motions than set the motions on the fly. You should also try to read some good books during this lockdown and take some online courses. Irrespective, whatever your field of activity is, after this lockdown, you should be confident enough to say that I have significantly improved in this sector, and that can be in any way that you can conceive. You are only limited by your imagination.
Tutela was also an essential part of my college application journey. Tutela helped me prepare for my APs and my subject sets, and courtesy their amazing faculty, I aced all of those tests, and those scores were a great asset to my college application. I would recommend Tutela's coaching services to all.